is the national capital. Two traffic constables were beaten up by a group of people in Delhi for allegedly stopping an underage boy from driving a car. The two constables allegedly stopped the minor who was driving a car and demanded his license. When the driver was unable to provide it, the constables fined him, leading to a scuffle between the two parties. Now, the boy then later returned with his relatives and openly thrashed the two cops. A complaint against the boy and the relatives has been registered. Two people have been arrested and one person has been detained so far. Well, that's a shocker coming in from New Delhi as we speak. Usually the story is the other way around, where we see that there is high-handedness on part of constables or police personnel, but in this case they've been thrashed for only doing what was their duty. Anindo Banerjee now joins me live from the national capital. Anindo, what do we know about this boy in question, the minor who was stopped from driving by the constables?
Well, all we know about this boy is that we have talked to the police, we have talked to the sources, mainly the Delhi police. All we know at this point of time, they are not revealing the name, considering the fact that he is underage, but he has not been detained even, he is just being questioned. But all we know that his father, who is Shagir Ahmed, we can confirm the name, and his brother Shahnawaz have been arrested as with this point of time. The boy doesn't have any criminal past. Now, as we are rightly saying, Vedika, that this is a very different case that we generally see. We perceive cops as the accused. Generally, that is a popular perception of the society, but this time it's happening otherwise. But this is not something new to Delhi. I mean, if I can quickly give a bit of statistics, on January 12th this year, there's been a head constable who has been attacked. On February this year, near New Ashok Nagar, a very well-known area, there a constable who was beaten while he was trying to rescue a girl. He was being beaten by 4 drunk men. And May this year, in East Delhi's Pandav Nagar, again a constable and home guard has been attacked. So this is, and now this incident happening. It's just different thing is that this time we have visuals, we have the video of the whole incident there, and that's why the shock value comes, and that's why we are reacting the way we are. But otherwise it has been the way the society particularly has been behaving like this. So it's not that only police are on the wrong side, even police can be on the right side as well. So this incident goes on to prove that.
Shocking impunity on part of the person who should be held liable for breaking the law, Anindo. But just take us through really what the police and their version is on this, because it also seems that the law is not acting as a deterrent when it comes to an instance such as this.
Well, Vedika, I mean, law is there. There are cases already been slapped of assault, of hurting voluntarily hurting somebody, and then again causing hurt to a police to an officer who is on duty, but then government official who is on duty. But then these laws can't be deterrent all the time. There'll be incidents, one-off incidents like this. But whenever incidents like this has some visual proofs, like as happening in this case, it has some shock value, and that's why as I said, that it is reacting the way we are reacting today.
Anindo, do stay with me. I also have Mr. Vikram Singh, former DG of Uttar Pradesh, with me on the phone line. Mr. Singh, thank you so much for speaking with India Today. What we're showing are very disturbing visuals where two constables were only doing what was their duty, which is to stop a minor from driving his car. But they turned out to be the victims in this case. Do you think the law is not acting as a deterrent? What's encouraging boys and families such as this?
Vedika, this is a very unfortunate incident, and I must certainly advise the Delhi police to take a very strict and exemplary action against those who have indulged in this, invoke the provisions of 332 of the Indian Penal Code as also other special laws. But take pains to ensure that you do not overreact, because if you do overreact, it will be counterproductive. But at the same time, you have video footages, you have incontrovertible evidence. Get after those who took law into their own hands and thrashed the police while performing their duty. This should not be condoned, and this action must be taken in the next 12 hours.
Mr. Singh, it's not the first time we've seen such an incident take place. Earlier this year, we've seen a cop who was dragged on the bonnet of a car by a person who was stopped because he was violating traffic norms. Like I asked, what's really encouraging people to take on constables, to take on the law in this country?
I would say that I don't have any proof, but I would say that the brazen defiance by the current political outfit which is governing Delhi seems to have given wrong signals somewhere. you had somebody spitting on the face of an ACP about a year ago, then somebody who was telling the cops in front of the media that he will tear their uniforms out, then what incident you are mentioning, a series of such incidents, and I think the police should go about all those people and round them up to give a lesson that you cannot push the police around and get away with it.
All right, Mr. Vikram Singh, thanks for speaking to India Today. Well, this is in fact a very disturbing incident being reported from the national capital. We'll keep getting you all the reactions possible on that story.